Kala Imla, Alhayna Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, Wa Malaki, Bashim, Harawat, Kakwarash, Barakathum, the water Bible, Bawa Kwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teaches daily, and to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine, and say you shalom. Today we're going to get into a video about basically the origins of Esau, Edom, where he came from, what he was doing before he came into official power. We're going to analyze all this, but most of this video is going to be about Esau's nonstop violence. This man cannot stop, so he has to be exterminated. He's the cancer of the earth. Now, another thing, the only way to get rid of racism is to get rid of Esau, because he the one that purposely keeps that pot boiling, but act like ain't shit cooking. If you see what I'm saying, he pretend it doesn't exist, yet he keeps it going. This man is unfit mentally and spiritually to rule anything. Now let's get the video real quick. The name of this is Who is Esau? And check this out.
Esau is only promised to dwell in the fatness of the earth. Esau is only promised to dwell in the dew of heaven.
Yeah, there's one of his blessings from Isaac, because he claimed that Jacob stole his birthright. Jacob didn't steal his birthright. Esau sold it to Jacob. Let me get it. And the Lord just made it official, because the Lord knew who was going to get the birthright. He knew, but that's how he set it up, for Jacob to get the birthright, for Esau to sell it. Here it is right here, Genesis chapter 25, verse. We'll start at we start at 25. This is talking about the birth of Esau and Jacob. Start 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. This is talking about Rebekah being pregnant with Jacob and Esau. Verse 25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And you're talking about the red skin, you're talking about the blood protruding through his skin, and you're talking about Esau hairy. He got a hairy back. He hairy all over. The beast man. Verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. 80 is 20 times 3, or score is 20. So Isaac was 60. Verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, the man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, is that not true to this day? Who out there in the woods spraying himself with deer piss and all this other shit, with duck horns and all this other shit to murder animals? Esau. Yeah, he was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, I called Jacob plain because he looked like everybody else. Everybody else was melanated. Only Esau was. That's why they described his appearance, because he looked different than everybody else. Verse 28, and Jacob loved Esau, Salakia, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Verse 29, and Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Verse 30, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Verse 31, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. See, Verse 32. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. What profit shall this birthright do to me? See how careless he is? That's why he's unfit to rule. He does not care about future generations, but Jacob did. Verse 33, and Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright to Jacob. Verse 34, and Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage and lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. But now he's trying to steal it back by trying to chip up everybody and trying to corral everybody in the 15-minute cities where he can rule. No, bro, you sold it. It says right here, Esau despised his birthright. You can't try to steal it back now. With this new world order bullshit, it's gonna be a new world order, but it ain't gonna be what you think it is. The Lord is gonna be in rulership, not you. Number two, slavery coming back, and it's gonna be you and the other nations. And number three, depopulation coming back. So yeah, you're gonna get what you want, but you ain't gonna get what you want. Now Esau so blessing. Let's keep going. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go. Let me see. Let me put this word in real quick. Oh, okay. It's in Genesis 27. Salaki, okay. Let me go back real quick. Okay, we're gonna go to Genesis 27. This is when Isaac is about to give the boys the blessings. Now I'm gonna set it up for you. Esau, he went to hunt to prepare venison for Isaac, but Rebecca already had one prepared. So she gave Jacob the venison to serve to Isaac, and then she put like some hair on his arms because Esau was hairy. Isaac was going blind, so he really couldn't see. So from that point on, let me see, verse 14, Genesis 27. And he went and fished and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat such as his father loved. Verse 15. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. See, that's when she put the hair on his arms. Verse 16. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon her hands and upon the smooth upon his neck. Verse 17. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared unto the hand of her son Jacob. Verse 18. And she came unto his father and said, my father. And he said, here I am. Who art thou, my son? Verse 19. And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according to thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, and thy soul may bless me. Verse 20. And Isaac said unto his son, how is it that thou hast found it so quickly? See, Esau had just left the house to go hunting. And he said, because the Lord thy power brought it to me. Verse 21. And Isaac said unto Jacob, come near, I pray thee, that I may fill thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt them and said, the voice, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. See, they tried to scoot, they tried to finesse him. Verse 23, and he discerned not, and he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. Verse 24, and he said, art thou my very son Esau? And he said, yes, I am. Verse 26, and he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that thy soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. Verse 26, and his father Isaac said unto him, come now and kiss me, my son. Verse 27, and he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of the field which the Lord hath blessed. Verse 28, therefore Yahweh gave thee the dew of the heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. See, he was blessed with the nice places to live in the planet. And corn and wine represents abundance. Now let's go down a little bit. Verse 30, and it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out of the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. Verse 31, and he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. Verse 32, and Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. Verse 33, and Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that have taken venison and brought it to me, and I have eaten all before thou comest, and I have blessed him? Yeah, he shall be blessed. Verse 34, and when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry. See, Esau been crying since Genesis. And said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. Now this is when Isaac is about to bless Esau. Verse 36, and he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me. These 2 times he took away my birthright, and behold, now he taketh away my blessing. And he hath said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Verse 37, and Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord. See? So Jacob is going to reign over Esau, going to rule over him. And all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? Verse 38, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. This is still crying. Verse 39, and Isaac said unto his father, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40, and by thy sword thou shalt live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke off thy neck. 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. And he still kept that energy to this day. So Esau was blessed with the nice places to live. That's why he go around just taking people land. See what I'm saying? And he lives by the sword. So that's why he's so violent, taking people's shit. Let's go.
Esau will live by the sword to gain his resources. So basically, Esau was promised nothing tangible, but by the sword, he's going to live and dwell in the best places of the earth. Through war and conquest, Esau has dominated the world and has subjugated many nations.
You heard that? The war and conquest. Esau, see? The violent man. This man is violent as hell. Let's go to Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Now let's go to Psalm 73, verse 6. Oh, we can start at verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Why? Because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Job chapter 9, verse 24. Roughly paraphrasing. Psalm chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than the heart could wish. Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression, they speak loftily. When they speak loftily, they talk like they better than you. Verse 12, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. Yeah, they wicked. Let's go.
These were dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek.
Heard that? These were the dukes of the sons of Esau. Now you see Teman in there. Yep. Now you see Amalek. I think Teman are the Germans. And Amalek is the tunnel rats, which is the grandson of Esau. So yeah, they the same people all day. I don't give a fuck how much they lie to me. They're not the same people. Yes, they are.
These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada.
Our sports stadiums resemble the Colosseum. Even modern-day sports are in fact derived from Rome. Europeans...
Now you see why they call America spiritual Rome, Egypt, Greece, and Sodom and Gomorrah all rolled into one. Babylon, confusion. That's how these people roll. They want their lies to stand. They want their false reality to stand. These people don't deal with reality. These people don't deal with truth. That's why whenever some truth is spoken, they get their panties in a bunch. Let's go.
Systems of government are set up like the early Roman Empire, having both Senate and the Republic, local government, and other things as well. Esau's descendants are called Edomites. Later, they're called Idumeans.
Idumeans. Idumea is Greek for Edom.
Idumea, or Edom in Hebrew, was the region south of Judea, originally inhabited by the reputed descendants of Jacob's brother Esau. Edom was periodically subjected to Judea under David and Solomon, the Maccabees, homeland of the house of Herod. There were no natural boundaries between Idumea and Judea.
See that map? Mount Petra. That's where they're from. King of Judea. Those are Israelites. Kingdom of Moab, Chinese. And Edom is right here. I don't know who these people are. Let's go.
So the borders were always in flux. According to the Jewish Encyclopedia, 1925 edition, in 163 BC, Judas Maccabeus conquered the Edomite territory for a time. They, the Edomites, were again subdued by John Hyrcanus about 125 BC. Petra, located in modern-day Jordan, is most...
Now, what does this building look like? Does that not look like a courthouse, a library, a government building, a federal building? Yeah, these the same people. They build the same way. Look at these columns. But they say Esau been done away with. Shit, not yet. Yeah, these the same people. All they do is lie. They build the same way that they built back then. Let's go.
Famous for this structure, the treasury. Although in Indiana Jones it's the location of the Holy Grail, the treasury is actually just a very fancy tomb. But if you keep walking past it...
See all these caves? Yeah, they're the cavemen.
You'll see that Petra is a huge ancient city with a Greek-style theater, a colonnaded road, and even some early Christian churches.
That's why they got concrete everywhere in their cities. A city ain't nothing but one big ass cave.
Petra was the capital of the Nabatean kingdom. The Nabateans ruled the region of southern Jordan until about 106 AD, when the Roman Emperor Trajan annexed the kingdom. When I visited, I was amazed that an ancient population could thrive in such a dry, desolate landscape. But the Nabateans were expert engineers and designed water capture systems in order to ensure year-round water supply.
Yeah, I just want to give y'all a little background on Esau, where he really came from. To let him tell it, he everybody. He the Asians, he the Israelites, you know, he the Turks, he the Spanish, he the Greeks, you know, I mean, the shit just goes on and on and on. This man is a born liar. But that's where he came from, Mount Petra. Now let's get some more on his violence. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Yes, they do. Let's go to chapter 14. Verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and the man of wicked devices is hated. That's all he do, man. Wicked shit. Now, you got right now going on in the United States that they saying Joe Biden with the man with the Joe Biden mask on, he's trying to ban TikTok before this election. He claimed that it's a matter of national security. Is that right? So keeping the border wide open, is that not a threat to national security? But you worried about an app? The only reason they worried about this app because they don't control it. They can't control the narrative because China owns TikTok. So if they can't control it, they just want to get rid of it because too much truth is coming out over TikTok. See, they can control YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, but they ain't got no control over TikTok. China owns TikTok. That's why they're trying to get rid of it, because they can't filter the truth out. These people ain't shit. You worried about a damn app, but your border's wide open, but you call this app a threat to national security. That's why these people are not fit to rule. That's why they are the born liars the Bible says they are. Let's get it. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Now let's get some more on this violence, because that's all this man knows. That's the only way he know how to solve problems. Don't let him get in his feelings. He coming with some democracy, and what the elder say, you know what comes with democracy? A grenade. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy wall salvation and thy gates of praise. See, the Lord finna end all this violence of Esau, because violence is about to be done to Esau. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 6. Their webs shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Verse 7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. That's why everywhere they go, Some gets destroyed, somebody dies. There's nothing positive comes out of when Esau shows up. If you notice in the world, period, especially Babylon, the United States, everything cool till the police show up. And that's a fact. All the police do is show up and escalate the shit out of hand. It's worse now. Nobody don't need no police. The police needs policing. The police needs to be disciplined. The police also needs to be in chains because most of the police are Edomites. I know you got some coons out there who actually believe that Esau respects them. No, they don't. Because I done seen Edomite cops call so-called black cops niggas. You know where the police started out as slave patrol. That badge and gun don't mean shit to him. To him, you still a nigga. But y'all want to join the force anyway. Thinking you gonna make a difference. You gonna make a change. Okay. I ain't seen no change yet because I have yet to see a good cop. That's why I say to this day, there are no good cops. There's no such thing as a good cop. Because why I say that? It's simple. If there were good cops, why are they not ratting out the bad cops? Why are they not telling all the shit that they do in the streets? You got cops selling dope. Why ain't the good cops selling that? Because you don't want to be seen as a snitch. You want to be one with the police force. You want to be brothers with them. Well, guess what? You a bad cop too because you saw shit and you didn't say nothing. So all of y'all in the same group. I don't give a damn if this cop murdered 18 so-called black men and you didn't murder none, but you saw him murder all 18. You just as guilty as him. That's why I say no such thing as a good cop. Until one steps forth and prove me wrong, I'm going to stand on that. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 12. Hath oppressed the poor and needy, have spoiled by violence, spoil mean to rob, have not restored the pledge, and have lifted up his eyes to the idols, have committed abomination. That's all Esau do, commit abominations. He creates abominations and think it's a good thing. How the scripture say, woe to them that turn good evil and evil good, roughly paraphrase, that's Esau. Women supposed to be put to death for committing adultery. Esau rewards them in the courtroom. That's why he's unfit to rule. That's why he has nothing to do with this Bible, because he does everything purposely the Bible says not to do. Let's go here. Amos chapter 3, verse 10. But they know not to do right, saith the Lord, who store up violence and robbery in their palaces. That's all they do. Go to Micah 2 and 2. Oh, we start at 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Because of Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. You can't be you. Why can't be me? Because we want to be you. Huh? Yeah, we want to be you. We're the Lord's people now. Okay, I guess they think the Lord forgot what his people look like, but okay. See how your lies come back and bite you in the ass? That's why this kingdom is falling fast. Because all your lies are being exposed. I guess these fools really think the Lord forgot what his people look like, huh? I just pray for strength to tolerate these idiots until the Lord returns. For me, the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the bishops, I pray for all of us that we can stand the the childishness of this man until the Lord pulls up. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, spoiled me to rob. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and all that dwell therein. Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establishes a city by iniquity. That's how the United States was established. Go to Isaiah 59:7. Their feet run to evil, they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. Oh, I already got that one. It's cool. Now let's go see what I got. Oh, we can end this in Obadiah. Where we going? And it's gonna tell. See, at the beginning of the video, I gave you the origins of Esau. Now I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna end for him. Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. After you done clocked in for 1,000 years now, you and them other nations. We ain't forgot. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Keep going. Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. See, it ain't just Esau and Amalek. It's all you other nations too that knew who we were, didn't say shit, but decided to join in with Esau and Amalek and take advantage of us. This is for y'all. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Y'all gonna drink that cup of slavery for 1,000 years. Continually. They shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, the true Israelites. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Everything you stole, y'all about to run that. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Verse 21, and Savior shall come upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So Esau, you had a nice little run. Hope you had fun. Because this is the last time you're going to ever be able to do any type of wickedness. So we tell y'all, enjoy what's left of your kingdom. Because from this day on, it's going to get worse and worse. And every day that goes by, you get closer to captivity. Call Allah Imla, Alahaya Nawa Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malaki by Hashem, Harawat, Kakurash, Barakatham, the water by Babal, Wa Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.